Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this pick a pile reading. Really glad to have you here today. We are doing a reading, and it's also going to be a potion divination in this reading. It is timeless, but I'm inspired by Lunastad and Lunastad's season, first harvest season. I've put together a potion. I'm feeling really good about it. It's a prosperity, money, wealth potion. And one of the things I'm going to do with it is use it with this reading for divination. So, as always, you'll find your timestamps down below in the description, and you should use those when you're ready to skip ahead to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and dive in now, and we'll see what's up. Okay, I'll meet you at your reading. Pause the video if you'd like some more time. We have option 1 over here with the potion in front of the pile, option 2 in the center with the basket of crystals, and option 3 at the end with the 2 orange roses. Okay guys, pause the video if you want some more time. Moving into option 1 now. See you at your reading. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Option 1. Let's see what's going on here with the cards. You have 3 animal spirit guides and messages to start off your reading. You have the pleated woodpecker. Free your inner fire. You have the barn owl. Listen for spirit. 2 birds. And eastern oyster. Deal with the dirt. I feel like for a lot of you, the order of these is coming out very intentionally and is important. Okay, free your inner fire, loosen up, go have some fun, express yourself, listen for spirit, and then deal with the dirt, because doing it in that order is going to allow you to release the old, get rid of energetically within yourself, release the old and get rid of the baggage. It's going to, in a fun way, it's going to help you switch gears and get your, break out of inertia or get the ball rolling as far as being active, taking action goes. But you're also going to be in this state of just having fun, or it's like you're in the flow with this. And I feel like if you do that and you listen for spirit, you're going to receive messages, you're going to receive tips, you're going to receive guidance that's going to be really important and really assist you so that you can deal with the dirt in the most fun way, in the most effective way, in the most efficient way. Okay. Yeah, you see with the woodpecker card here, sound is really important, and there's like this echo being created, and I feel like there's a sort of energy like that from spirit for you to pick up. Okay, you're meant to receive certain signals, certain messages, certain signs. Let's see what else you have. You have some spa cards here. Some of you work with papayas or look up magical metaphysical properties of papayas, could assist you. Also, having like a bowl of fruit in your home can be a symbol of abundance and help you align with the energy of plenty and abundance. Plus, it could be aesthetically pleasing and just handy to have produce and fruit on hand. And then we have the green candle here with the flowers. So some of you doing a meditation or doing a spell or a prayer where you're using green candles, where you're using maybe yellow flowers or golden flowers, maybe chamomile, things like this could really be fun and help you along the way too. Okay, and we will look at your tarot here shortly. Just move these cards up here. help me with getting the intuitive messages and help you as well with getting your own. Okay. In this card, she's looking over her shoulder. And there might be something to that for you too. It's like looking back, looking over your shoulder. If your intuition nudges you to do that, do it. You might see something you'd otherwise miss. It could be important. There's also, for some of you, this message about connecting with yourself and your body when you're naked, when you're nude. Ritual baths or money baths or prosperity baths are a beautiful option also. Some of you, there's some sort of skincare product using plant, fruit or plant, something that you could create or discover that could be really nice to work with. Let's see if the tarot cards tell us more about this energy of nudity and what else they have to share with us, because it just feels like there's something very personal. It's like connecting with yourself, your authentic self, or being, I don't know what this is about. It's not like you need to be doing this in public or around other people, but there's something about this. It's like, oh, seeing your, okay, this is about improving your relationship and your perception of your body so that you can feel like your vessel, your body, the home of the soul, this machine that you use to attract money and wealth, right? That it's a thing of beauty, that it can be appreciated. So I feel like there's this element of that, working with that for some of you would really help you out. Let's see what we have here. The Page of Swords, decomposition. Ace of Swords, respiration. Queen of Cups, fascination. Two of Wands, dominion. Nine of Wands, intensity reverse. Eight of Swords, curdlement reverse. Emperor, propulsion reverse. Ace of Wands, stimulation reverse, and Sun card, organization, right side up. Okay. So yeah, there's this theme about maybe you're in planning stages or brainstorming stages. Take down your new ideas, take down, new offers or messages, write them down, plan, enjoy the process. Okay. The planning stage, the brainstorming stage, the research stage, the data stage, the whatever it is, it's like you're organizing things here. It's talking about that. You could be organizing your words. Maybe you're creating a sales pitch or an elevator speech, or the wording for your website, or whatever it is. It feels like it's very important. You should be having fun with this. You should allow yourself to get in the flow, to be creative, to be taking in new information with a certain level of curiosity and patience. We're going to get you a couple crystals. Someone wants to come through here. Crystals. Okay, yeah. The orange calcite. Okay, so some of you could be working with these crystals. It could assist you. The quartz crystal. I'm not sure what this beautiful green one is, but here it is. Okay, green crystal. These are all wonderful for money. And the orange calcite on the Page of Swords to me feels like this could be new information, new ideas, new conversations around creative projects. For some of you, around sexuality and sexual expression. But a lot about like your creations, creative projects, and maybe how to monotonize them, or there are things that you'd already monotonize, or things that already, bring prosperity and abundance and wealth into your life. Yeah, a lot of you, there's a water sign person, and I'm a water sign person, by the way. A lot of personal placements in water, but it doesn't have to be just me. There's some water sign person here that can help you to multiply your money or amplify your money, your wealth, your success with money. Absolutely seeing that. A lot of you, like your voice or your writing skills or your communication skills are excellent tools for you in generating wealth, for career endeavors and so forth. You could definitely write some prayers or write some spells if it's coming from your heart and your inner truth. This could be very powerful. You might want to do some sort of ritual using that around the full moon to bring in more abundance, more money, to communicate where there needs to be changes or growth, possibly professionally speaking or in relation to money, work, job, career. Love too. Okay. What else? Dolphin shows up as a spirit guide to assist you with money, with this green energy, which can be about other things such as growth, such as love. Plants, it can be related to plants, gardening, things like that. It's time to get what you're meant to get in the moment. It's time to enjoy the process and be open to receiving. Yeah, there's like this actively waiting and preparing and organizing phase that is actually very rich. I feel like you can definitely tap into the flow and magnetize what you need to you and have greater fortune and success, again, with that amplification energy. But it's like if you're using a quartz crystal or anything to amplify, working with creative visualization and things like this, your feeling signature is really important. Connecting with the feeling signature of what you're looking to manifest, of the person who has that amount of money or who is successful in managing their money, whatever the specifics are. It's really important to connect with the feeling signature and vibration with the Queen of Water here. The Nine of Wands intensity. Oh, okay. The Nine of Wands intensity reverse, Curdlement reverse, Emperor reverse, Ace of Wands reverse into the Sun. Let me look at the potion. Let's both look at the potion here a little bit. Yeah, it's like for you, it's really foundational to write down your ideas and the messages you're getting and your opportunities and your thoughts. Very foundational. It can help you create a beautiful foundation, very supportive. Music for a lot of you is foundational too. Working with music, sound, and incorporating that into your rituals, your spells, your advertising, making a playlist, help program your mind for success, help you magnetize. This comes up. Okay. Okay, what is this about? Alright, and what else do we have for them with this? Okay. Yeah, there's certain things that are in a gestation period, and it's like they're in the darkness, and that's good. It's supporting them. For a lot of you, this is talking about when you sleep, and at night, but maybe only in part talking about that. But there are certain things that are going to be popping out a little bit. It's like you can see part of it, or you have hunches, or it's like your vision is somewhat blurry, and yet you can see some details. So embrace where you're at. There's this message about that, about like enjoying the process, embracing where you're at, being at peace with where you're at, having self-acceptance, having self-love, and just pouring this warm energy into the mix, and this really helping move things along. Your reading is very much about being in the flow. Some of you have some challenges related to authority, whether it's people respecting your authority, or it's authoritative figures in your life, or people overstepping, trying to be the boss you around here. But I feel like you can, again, overcome it with this playful energy, or overcome it by bringing balance into your life, doing things that give you pleasure and prioritizing that. It's really important. Prioritize that. Yeah, it just feels like a lot of you, with the Ace of Wands reverse, it's like we haven't gotten to the action yet, the new action step, or the new phase, the new chapter. We haven't started that new thing. We're doing the prep work for it. Again, with like writing down ideas, brainstorming, the visualizations. And it's like maybe there's a retrograde going on. Because you are receiving yet, and it is telling you to show up, be prepared, expect to receive, actively wait. But at the same time, it's like there's some things that you're creating the foundation for, and it's not time to take that leap yet. Just in the same way as like you don't walk out of the house naked to go to work. You have this morning, or whatever time it is, this routine where you prepare yourself, you get dressed and all of that before you go into work. It's like you're doing the prep work here before you take some sort of new action, new step. You're shown a new direction, or offered a new opportunity, or like guided to a new position, or to level up in some way. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do with this reading is I'm going to get you an angel number, so you can look up, along with your spirit guide animals, the angel number meaning, and use that as your guided to. So you have angel number 3528. 3528. Many blessings, pile 1. Please let me know if you enjoyed the reading. You can leave a tip, a thumbs up, or a comment. Come back and visit the channel anytime. Bye for now. Alright, option 2, here we go. Let's take a look at your cards. You have Gray Wolf, Nurture Connections. River Otter, Slide into Joy. River Otter, Slide into Joy. Get Creative, Screech Owl. You somehow got a 4th. Blue Damselfly, Commune with Nature. Okay. So, I feel like you're building a foundation for something, or like your animal guides want to stand out as far as helping you to build foundation. Like connecting with nature is a really important thing to do to help you create a good solid foundation. The earth supports you, right, as you walk along, gravity. So that makes a lot of sense to me for other foundations in your life. You're like gathering up wisdom from the earth in relation to foundations. Now you have some fierce animal spirit guides here on the table, with the wolf and the river otter. This is like very protective energy. Nobody's gonna mess around with you or with your projects with this energy. It's like they're very protected. If they do, they're kind of foolish, or they're really in for a battle, or really in for a fight. Okay, you have the rose. So some of you may wish to work with roses, maybe green roses, orange roses, white roses for new beginnings, new start, purity, clarity. Yellow roses in relation to friendships. Some of you, black and white is important. Working with black and white, maybe photography or something like this. We have a kitty. So you also have a cat spirit guide. Look that up to expand your messages. Some of you, there's something about a cat or cats. Maybe this is about volunteering at an animal shelter or donating food. You know, it's like pay it forward energy, helping those in need. You create friends, you create allies, okay, and nurture the connections that you already have too. That includes your pets for sure. And the leaf, okay. So yeah, plants, flowers, leaves that you're drawn to work with, there's a reason for that. You can work them into prayer, ritual. You can work them into the ambiance of rooms, into your advertising, into your money mojo, bowls, bags. You know, there's so much you can do with them, and it really feels like it's a powerful thing, and it can be a fun thing, really assistive. Okay, some of you also, you could monotonize something like gardening, maybe growing plants and selling flowers or, you know, herbs or something like this. Get creative, using them in your creations that you offer for sale on Etsy, or give them away as gifts, thank you gifts, something here with that. Nurture connections. The star card, revelation. For some of you, this will be representing Aquarian energy. It talks about the future. Do you know what it is you want for the future? What you desire? Is your soul intentions in alignment with what's best for all and your highest good? Where's the future taking us? Universe, consecration. Okay. Don't get overwhelmed in it though, in like the news and what's going on in communities and your friend circles. It's like moderation is key here. 3 of Pentacles, foundation, reverse. Felicity, 6 of Cups, right side up. This could be representing somebody from the past or being nostalgic for past times. Yet there's this message about hindsight is 20/20, yet you don't really want to go back. That's kind of an illusion. With the star here, it's like you may want to evolve and replicate. Replicate, is that the right word? You might want to evolve and bring certain things from the past forward in their updated, evolved fashion. But every day is better than the next. May not be a truth to you, right? It may not feel that linear, yet it's like you do evolve and you grow and you learn, and you do make improvements in your world, so that again, it's like you do want to be moving forward. Okay, not backwards. 5 of Wands, reverse, and then at the end, destitution, the 10 of Swords. Okay. So the guides may be asking you in part to build up your energy here with the 10 of Swords, and then direct your energy and release your energy in a mindful way, in a productive way. Let me get you a few crystals, see what comes through. Okay. Amplification on the star energy. Okay, so a lot of you, you're going through a phase, or you can be like stepping into an energy where there's an amplification of spiritual energy, of being at one with the universe. There's an amplification of success with your manifestations too, of dreams, like when you're asleep. Okay, and dream and symbols from the dreams that can come through. Epiphanies, revelations, what's that word? Revelation, and it has a different meaning. Like revolutionary energy as well. There could be an increase in revolutions or revolutionary energy. There's this message about being innovative, of being futuristic, of being ahead of the game or ahead of the time here as a possibility for you. And it's like it may be in your destiny to step that up a bit, bring it up a few notches. Yeah, your communication with your higher self and various aspects of the universe, whether it's plants, it's the land, it's people across the world, it's money itself and the energy of money here. We have this beautiful blue stone connected to the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, and it feels like there's some sort of blockage here, but you're working on getting that removed, that blockage, and it's going to be really good when you do. There's something here that you haven't built a solid foundation with, or you did in the past, but now like time has torn it down a bit, and that could be weighing on you a bit or having you feel desperate or around needy, desperate energies. And the guides are saying, like, let's rebalance, let's go back to basics, let's build the foundation we need to build, or appreciate our foundational energies, our home, our body, you know, in order to strengthen the heart, improve matters of money and money management, who you're around, your community, your tribe, your employees, your clients, and like the quality of the interactions and the success that you're having with those interactions. The guides don't want you to fight and bicker excessively here. But I see a lot of you, like, there's some sort of acceleration. There's some sort of travel for some of you that may have been delayed, or it's like they're not going to let you go do this or zoom forward until you're ready, until you're prepared, until you have that foundation, and you're in alignment. It's not to punish you. It's to benefit you. Some of you, there's a lot of worry. You're worried, or other people are worried. Someone from the past might be worried, or it's like you're worried about the future of the country, or the future of your family, or the future of economics, you know, future of the planet, your personal future. There's this worry here. There's this stress. There's a bit of overthinking. But it's like, take it as far as you're going to take it, as far as it's going to go, as far as you're going to take it, and then transform it or redirect it. Start working with the sacral chakra instead of the head, you know, the mind. Get creative, get artistic, get freaky with the star card. Get freaky here. I do feel like a lot of you, there's an opportunity to work with somebody from the past, reach out, or they may be reaching out to you. This could also represent repeat customers and creating a good foundation, a good base with them. And if you haven't, it's like, it might not be too late. You can go back and you can do that. You can do that with your mind's eye and your imagination. You can have conversations, replay events, and have them go in a more favorable way, and see how it shifts things in the present and moving forward. That could be a really interesting thing to do. Rewrite the past. It's an opportunity if you so choose to do that. But I also feel like there's this message about, what is it? There's something more with this energy. Let me look at the potion, see what I gather up from that. Oh, you've got some really beautiful greens showing up. Work with different shades of green that feel good to work with. Work with new ones you haven't worked with in a while. This can really help you out, and be fun. I'm seeing mushrooms here too. So some of you, mushrooms have a message. It could be eat more mushrooms. It could be just connect with their energy, learn more about them. Something might strike a chord and have great relevance with the mushroom deck, other readings that I've done or someone else has done. There's this energy of transformation, transmutation, waste not, want not, recycling energy, and embracing your power and the magical abilities of this universe to do that. Yeah, there's a lot growing beneath the surface here. It's like underground. Seeds you've planted may not have reached the surface yet, but there's a lot of growth and the roots are growing strong. So keep watering those crops, keep tending to them, keep having faith, keep seeing the vision, your manifestations, because they will sprout up. There's a real good chance they're going to sprout up because this looks very healthy, very strong. Okay. Some of you may wish to work with the color silver. This can help with your intuition. This can help with connecting to spirit guides, aligning with your magic, your divine feminine energy, and also magnetism. Silver has to do with magnetism. And it is a color associated with money too. Silver coins and things like this. Silver, the metal silver for some of you. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of black sesame seeds, and I forget their magical and metaphysical properties right now. They're in here for a reason. So maybe I'll make a note of that, the connecting. But look it up yourself. Look up black sesame seeds, see what they mean, what it's telling you. I see 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. 7. So the number 7 too in numerology, and then combine black sesame seeds and the number 7. See what meaning this has for you. That connects more into the energy of Ra, the sun god, the golden energy here. Yeah, roses for some of you. It's work with roses if you're called to do that. Orange, gold roses, yellow for some of you. Okay, seeing something like bobbing out of the water, poking its head out of the water. It's like a buoy energy for some of you, something that was suppressed or held down. It springs up. When it comes, it's going to come quickly. Right now it's being suppressed, the 8 of Wands reversed, or held underwater. But once that changes, it's just going to pop up real quick. Okay, for others, it's like a ship. I don't know what it's doing. It's some sort of ship coming up from the water, like a submarine or something. And the water is symbolic of the subconscious, the superconscious, and the emotions. So take it however it resonates, but I feel like there's something important about this. It's like the basil leaf. It could be about the heart. It could be about love. It could be about money. But it's important. So I would say it's probably important to take note of your dreams when you wake up, and get your feelings out. You know, if feelings are coming to the surface, it's time. There's reason. It's important. There's something also about illumination. They're talking about a green light illuminating things in the dark. Some of you work with green light when you have your eyes closed and you're doing visualization, meditations. Work with a green light, have it illuminate things. Go to Emerald City in your mind. Like, have fun with things. But I feel like this is powerful. Whatever this green light in the dark is, it's powerful. It's going to help with curse removal or removal of negative energy, getting stuff that's unwanted out of the way, breaking patterns that are unfavorable to you, for you, in relation to your abundance. Okay, and I'm really seeing a lot of beauty here too. The guides say that you can create things of great beauty and value that you'll appreciate, that others will appreciate. You'll be admired for it. You'll get credit. The orange rose can be about like getting credit, especially in relation to business. Okay, and there's messages from the heart, messages of love, messages from the heart, messages about money that may come through when it's dark out at night, or connected to meditation, visualization. It's like more flooding through. And if you neglect taking note of them or writing them down, then it's like you're not appreciating them, and the universe won't send you as much. So make sure you do ground the energy and take note of these things. Yeah, they really want to encourage you to create. They're saying you can create things that are really stand out, are of great beauty, of great value, and you should and will be compensated either directly or indirectly through pay it forward means. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do with your reading is roll the die and get you an angel number meaning, so you can go deeper with that if you'd like, as well as looking up the animal spirit guides and various things we talked about. I love this potion. It's so gorgeous. I'm so excited to have it, and I'm going to use it in a variety of ways. We're doing this reading. I'm also intending to maybe like dip some coins in it, do like a money wash with it. It's an offering to Lu, the god Lu, and the altar for Lunastad and the season, this prosperity season. So yeah, multi-use too, like things that are multifunctional, multi-use tools that you can reuse, and whatever is coming up too is a bit of a theme here. Okay, what do we have for an angel number for this pile, please and thank you? I'll leave you any closing messages I see with the cards too, of course. And I'm seeing right now one where it's like it's talking about having balance in relation to the internet, okay, and things online, not doing too much, not doing too little, but having balance. It's also saying you may have had experiences in the past where this was out of balance, and then you found yourself or others in an energy of desperation. You were having to deal with that, and it actually slowed things down instead of speeding things up, or it gave you a feeling of isolation or other people feeling excluded or left out and threw things off balance. And the guides are just saying, like, if you don't learn from history, history will repeat itself. Okay. So you have 2914 as your angel number, 2914. Many blessings, pile 2. I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you very much. If you'll take the time to leave me a thumbs up, a comment if you have one, a tip in the tip jar if you'd like to do that. I have Cash App and PayPal. You can also join me on Patreon. Thanks for choosing me to be your oracle reader today. And again, many blessings, and bye-bye. All right, pile 3, welcome again. Let's see what you have for cards. I'm going to start with the animal cards. Lovely. You have here, wow, so much bright energy. The color orange, various shades of orange, gold, yellow. Really great to work with at this time. Okay, the yellow, the lower chakras really standing out. You've got everything is connected, zigzag spider, honeybee, navigate by the sun, and digest your past, the monarch butterfly. So it's bringing me to this energy of like journeys you've been on, trips, travel, journeys, different cultures that you've experienced, you know, you've learned from, integrating that information, digesting that information. The sun, in moderation, and, you know, use proper precautions, but the sun itself is showing up as something to help you. It's like, do things in the day, navigate by the sun. The sun will wake up the mind. It will greatly assist you. It's like there are downloads coming through. Everything is connected from the energy of Ra, from the energy of the sun. And let it fuel you, let it inspire you to move forward and to know your role, know your part in the game, and to participate. You have a lemon and a grapefruit here. So symbols of the sun. Some of you working with symbols of the sun, as well as maybe specifically some citrus fruits, can really help with money magic, with prosperity rituals, to feel more abundance, to feel more vibrancy, more energized, to have the energy to do what you need to do, to improve relationships, friendships, in connection to adventure, for your health, your body's well-being, to bring in an energy of freshness and refresh. You've got the feet here. Get enough sleep, enough quality of sleep. Some of you, like laying outdoors, sunbathing could help. How's the health of your feet? Is there anything you can do to improve that? Is it time to go barefoot, to get new sandals? Is it time to, what do you need to do? Is it time for a pedicure? Because it's important. It's very important. And there is this message about like travel and walking your path really being highlighted in the journey with your reading. Reflexology for some of you will benefit you. More fruit, okay? For some of you, like new foods, new fruit, something exotic, some sort of cultural spin or twist, or learning about new cultures or visiting a new culture, connecting with other people, collaborating is a key or a part of your process that's going to bring in more abundance for you, more wealth. There's also this message about preserving things, like from your harvest, preserving things. So whether that's literally like food, making vinegars and dehydrating food and whatever it is, freezing food, there's different ways to preserve it, right? And so they're talking about how there are different ways to preserve other things too and create a longevity with them and make them last and save them for later. Including your money, including relationships, including memories. And this is powerful. And for some of you, there's something you can monetize connected to that, as well as it being able to help you maybe stretch your dollar or prevent waste, tap into the energy of abundance, because it's like it goes further. There's more to this. It's a thing of greater abundance than we initially realized, or it would be if I didn't take the extra time to preserve it or transform it into this other thing. So yeah, it's like being creative, being creative. We can go far here with this too. Okay, what do we have here? I'm getting setting things out in the sun, charging things in the sunlight. Maybe it's your money mojo bag. Maybe it's a potion like we have here, charging it with the energy of the abundant, warm, prosperous sun. It'll infuse it with wealth. Some of you, money crystals, leaving them out in the sun, or a money mojo bag, or your cash, possibly, depending on the scenario, or like on a windowsill to charge it by the sunlight. Comes up as an idea and an opportunity. The Empress, yeah, because the Empress here, and a lot of times is spoken about like this very luscious garden, or this gardener, like not the gardener herself necessarily, but like the owner of the garden, right? And everything's flourishing and there's this abundance, and yes, there's a gestation period and things happen in the dark, but we also bring them to light. And one of the ingredients in gardening that's oh so important is that sunlight. So it's that way for the human body. It's that way for so many things. It's like being touched by Ra. I might call your reading that, like touched by Ra, or blessed by Ra, or infused with abundance through the energies of, or through the rays of the sun, or something like this, because it's coming through as such a theme. So you have the Knight of Cups, conviction, into conception, the Empress, into the Five of Swords, destruction, into the Ace of Cups, immersion, into the Page of Pentacles, reservation, into compensation, the Six of Pentacles, into harmony, the Two of Cups, into the Five of Pentacles, adversity, reverse. Things are getting better, guys. Into the Ten of Wands, oppression. Okay. Okay, so powering up, aren't you? Look at this. This is gorgeous. As far as zodiac signs go, on the table you have the water signs represented, you have the earth signs represented. Yeah, you have one-on-one partnerships and relationships also highlighted, the Two of Cups. Female employers, bosses, people in positions of authority, mothers, motherhood, female CEOs, all of this type of energy is showing up here. Okay, So you have this story about being playful, having fun, following your heart, doing things that are enjoyable. It's important. The Knight of Cups here. Some of you, it may be related to dating and romance and love, but just in general, there's this energy of that feel-good energy, and how it's encouraging and how it helps allow things to flourish. You know that. You water with love. You pour love into things. It helps them grow. It helps them flourish. We're nourishing our creations. We're nourishing ourselves with this energy. And it's a boss move. It's a very powerful move. So kudos. Good job. Now, the destruction energy into the Ace of Cups energy is telling me a couple things. It's like sometimes so much grows. There's so much abundance and so much grows that there's an excess, and it becomes an energy of weeds, or things are competing. There's an overgrowth, and we need to cut it back. We need to destroy things, or we need to distribute things. We need to share them to bring a healthy balance to the mix. And that's what I feel is going on in part, and then what's being talked about. What do you have to offer? You may think that it's nothing, or it's smaller. It might not have occurred to you, but it's saying that you have things to offer. And if you find them and you do that in the energy of love, it's going to be such a win-win situation. Flowers are a good example. Maybe there's some flowers in your garden. You could clip some and you could bring them to somebody. Now, this is making them happy, making them feel more abundant, making them feel loved and appreciated. It's also sharing and sending the signal to the universe, I have something to give. The universe is abundant. I have something to share. I have something to give. It might make you feel good to give. You'll be appreciated. You know what I mean? So again, win, 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 win. You also have this message about, like, it's going back into preserving things with the Ace of Cups reverse and the destruction card. It's like transforming, right? We're going to destroy the grapefruit or the orange as it is in its state like this by turning it into juice, or mixing it with some things and making it vinegar, or dehydrating it. So it's like, it's not brand spanking new. The Ace of Cups is reverse. It's a new version of the same thing. It's an altered version. It's a transformed version. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is saying, like, be mindful, be observant. There's lots to discover. Yes, there are some dangers or some potholes and stuff like that that you need to navigate around, through, over, whatever, avoid. But there's also, like, so many wonderful ideas, opportunities, material things for you to discover. So take your time, be mindful, be observant so that you can. The universe is saying you deserve to be compensated. You deserve to be able to give and compensate others. Let's keep this cycle going and flowing. Let's keep it up. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, it says give in balance, give in harmony. With the Two of Cups, be mindful, take your time. The Page of Pentacles, yes, you do have enough. Just slow down, get creative, step into that energy, look around. And happiness is going to help with the Knight of Cups. It says if you're doing things that feel good and you're connecting with that energy, it's going to help you find what you can give and offer that will bring more love, joy, happiness to others, which again is going to encourage them to put that back into the world and build them up. So it's a really positive cycle that you're working with here. And the Five of Pentacles is reversed. It says this keeps us out of poverty. This gets us out of poverty. This gets us out of hardship. This helps us stay away from lack energy and see the abundance of what we really do have. Ten of Wands, oppression, it's saying for some of you, it's like things are going to pick up, or you're going to get really busy to the point that you may be juggling a lot, or it could be stressful. You get a lot on your plate. Maybe there's a lot of clients or a lot of people wanting to collaborate with you or trade with you. You know, there's a lot of interest in what you have to offer, or you have a lot of opportunities, a lot on your schedule. Can be a lot of responsibilities too. Yeah, the Empress can have a lot of responsibilities. But delegation is an option. Okay? Delegation is an option. Some of you may travel, like you may have a winter home and a summer home. You might sort of migrate, I'm seeing, or future you might be doing this. You may have an opportunity to travel or connect with somebody who does this, and there could be some gain from that. Material, spiritual, emotional, a combo of that, I'm not sure. But I do feel like a lot of you, it's talking about expanding who you know, networks, and like growing as far as cultural awarenesses go and exposure goes. So that could be exciting. Okay. Natural stones, found stones. For some of you, you may have an interest in these, talking about collecting them, working with them, gifting them, making things out of them, using them as tools. Also earth-toned crystals and stones, browns, tans, grays, whites, black, reds too. Green crystals and stones also, especially for travel purposes. It's talking about carrying green stones or a money mojo bag with green crystals or something like this in your journeys, or to help you with travel. Money to travel, things like that. Okay. Yeah, there's this energy of like quality and luxury and self-mastery, of spirituality, of maybe religious leaders, or it's kind of like pharaoh energy, because it's like the intermediate. This could be referring to oracle readers and tarot readers too, not to toot my own horn or put myself on a pedestal, but it is that sort of energy of like there being someone translating messages from the divine or the higher powers or forces or the mystical realms and dimensions. It's like bringing illumination and bringing a sense of passion or awareness of how to take action about certain spiritual truths or messages or information or processes. Okay, some of you, it's like working with the color purple and the color red, as well as earth tones and shades and greens, can assist you greatly, especially in matters connected to the topic we're reading on. Okay, and what else do we have for them? Let's take a look at the potion. Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, there's some sort of separation of something. It's like there's an abundance of something, again, like a lush flower garden, and there's a separation and like spreading of it. So it's like cutting those flowers and distributing those flowers is one example. Okay. What else? What else do we see here? Music could be assistive or foundational for some of you. It's like if you're listening to music, how's it making you feel? What's the vibrational frequency? What's it aligning you with? For some of you, there could be some shifts created in relation to sound and music that could bring greater abundance and kind of keep you in the flow or get you in the flow or motivate you, motivate others. I'm seeing something partially transparent here. It's like something specific. It's partially transparent that they're talking about. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Whatever that thing is, it's a thing of beauty. Okay, it's a thing of plenty, and I feel like you may get recognition for that, or there are other people who could appreciate it if it's something you're keeping to yourself. Like others will value it, others will like it if you share it. Okay, they're talking about a frown. They're talking about somebody sticking their tongue out, and they're talking about a frown here. But they're talking about turning the frown into a smile or brightening someone's day, bringing some more happiness in. It's also like straight face energy, poker face sometimes, versus like silly face energy and lightening the mood and being goofy. Okay, so it's like, what is that? There's something moving in here I'm really drawn to. Is that a nose? What is this moving around? Oh, okay. Yeah, be mindful of what you're saying. Try to speak with love. Try to speak in a way that encourages growth, and is positive in relation to money, and will attract that money. It's like having a green tongue here, some of you. You can attract money with your tongue, your words, maybe lyrics or prayers you're writing, or and can't like spells, or it's just about like skillfully negotiating for some of y'all. Some of you may need to negotiate to keep a deal, a business deal, or maintain something rather than having to go to a new person or a new place. All right, I'm seeing this beautiful like forest green color. Some of you working with that would be a really cool experience. Help you to magnetize. It'll help with your magnetism. Can also help you have spiritual awareness and peace in relation to finances. Okay, I'm seeing hay for some of you, hay or straw, or some sort of plant that has similarities with hay or straw. A lot of golden energy, golden plants for some of you, that you could work with as well. It's like you have the skills to create and transform things. Just trust yourself on this. Trust yourself and keep an open ear for messages from spirit. Some of it's going to come through like musically, or it's going to rhyme or something, or there's going to be a certain harmony to it. I'm getting bird sounds, animal sounds, nature sounds assisting you. Black, some of you really like the color black, or maybe you're working for somebody who likes the color black. You have clients or target audience who would be drawn to this color. Definitely use it if you're inspired with your creations or your advertising. It can help ward off negative energy, deflect negativity, protect and shield you from that. It's also symbolic of the mystery and gestation periods, which are really important. It's like we want to give things time to fully develop and be nourished and feel safe and protected, and have planted those seeds of self-esteem and self-confidence and abundance, and abundance of time, abundance of love, abundance of care with a baby or with a project. Okay, through these gestation periods. Gestation periods are important. That darkness is important. The privacy, or doing things behind the curtains, sometimes it's really important, and it shouldn't be rushed. Just like, we don't want to force the baby out prematurely. Some things will do fine anyway in spite of that, but it's good to get things off on the right foot, with the right foundation, or the best foundation that we can provide for these things when they're in early stages. So I'm seeing this lighthearted, flirty, fun, shiny, like golden energy that's really abundant and attractive too. It's a thing of great wealth. But I'm also seeing VS, like verse. So there could be some competitive energy around that, or comparative energy around it, for better or worse, or both, whatever, it's there. Okay, some of you have some sort of decision to make. It might be about a color, green or gold. It's like left or right. There's some sort of decision or choice to make, and you may be asking, how do I make this? They're not really giving me a definitive answer, but they are saying, like, let the rays of the sun download you with information and provide upgrades and assist you in this. It's a part of the process. Some of you, it's going to be like you do this and then you sleep and you've integrated the information, and then you go from there. Something will emerge naturally, or it'll be easier to do it. You'll have like all the tools that you need, but it may take it's a process. Okay. Anything else in closing? Contrast, working with contrast, especially with aesthetics, but also with sound, and just to have the balance. Use your common sense here with this, but it can be really powerful. It can really help things stand out, to put them next to their opposites. Sometimes that can be really effective. They're showing me a vessel, a cup, and they're talking about preparing the vessel and holding the vessel out there, having it be protected, safe, you know, having a vessel that has strength to it, resilience to it, endurance to it. So this is like, if your wallet's falling apart, it may be worth investing in a new wallet. If your health, you're feeling a little weak or something, do something to revitalize and strengthen yourself, your body, and so on and so forth. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to do with your reading is roll the die and get you an angel number. So, you can then look up the angel number meaning and expand your messages that way. You can also look up your animal spirit guides to expand your messages and anything else we've talked about. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. What do we have for messages for them? Okay. All right, they want to talk about the number 0 before I do this. Okay. 0 is kind of misunderstood and misinterpreted sometimes, or only looked at from one angle. And they're saying don't focus on 0 as being nothing, and that can hold you back. Okay, you can grow, you can step up from that, you're ready to elevate. 0 is full of opportunity, right? It's like an O, opportunity. It's a foundation, or it's the prerequisite for a foundation. You can build on a foundation. Fresh new energy. It's connected to divine feminine energy too. And you can find more out about the number 0 and reframe things in a more harmonious way for yourself, in a way that allows you to give, and in a way that allows you to be in the flow and harmony, and again, like accelerate in some way. I feel like this is important, so you should try to do this. None of them stacked up like this until yours. What am I supposed to do with this? Guys, okay. Yeah, but it's like you can build, and you have things to build on. And some of you, it's like something is empty, but that means that there's all of that space, all of that room that can be filled up. So it's like, what do you want to fill it with? Nothing's in the way. Nothing's holding you back. Okay. Yeah, fresh energies. It's a fresh start. There's you. Okay, so 0605 is your angel number. 0605, or maybe just 605. Okay. 0605. Many blessings to you, pile 3. If you would be so kind as to let me know if you enjoyed the reading with a comment or a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. You can also join me over on Patreon if you'd like. Leave a tip in the tip jar if you'd like to do that through PayPal or Cash App. I appreciate all of that, and choosing me to be your oracle reader today. Many blessings, and bye-bye.